ready. Now connect the call.
Let's take a quick phone call.
Yeah.
Caller, go ahead. You're on The Daily Show. What's up?
Good morning.
Hey, it's Main Man Murky calling. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Oh, cool. Sorry to interrupt. You guys are talking about and this is a fascinating conversation as well. By the way, I'm learning a lot from the professor. And also, Kevin, if I may say, you have one of the great radio voices that I've heard. It's truly got that deep baritone smooth voice, and I love it. And this is a real seminal moment for me, or I don't know if I'm using the right word there, but a watershed moment. I do the cold opens for the Not Even a show. Last week, I got caught faking it. Basically, I just need to get people on really cool shows with cool voices to say, let's start the show. And this is sort of my redemption arc. If you guys said it together, Kevin with that great voice, and Professor Jim, with his wonderful knowledge, if you could put those together and say it, I think I might be able to get back in the good graces of everybody.
So what's in it for us?
Well, I suppose you get to you're held up in high esteem for 1 week by the audience. They look at you as a wonderful human being. So you're just basically showcasing that you're a good person.
I need all the help I can get.
We
brother.
both do, yeah.
So what do you want us? You want us to say this now? Let's start the show.
So I just I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then you just say let's start the show, and then we just get it going. This is amazing. Okay,
and then
3, 2, 1.
Let's start the show.
Oh, you guys are incredible. Murky's back. I love you. And honestly, I'm listening and learning so much. This is incredible. Bye.
Bye.
Buddy. Nice to be helped randomly there.
Yeah,
just like that.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, I must say I do love your shirt. JJ. When you fell up to heaven, did it hurt? Prager. It takes someone with a big head to take their own cousin to bed. If a snake bites your neck, you are toast. Snake guy. Holy shit, there are so many hoes. That's true. And we're always looking for more. It's the NEAS Final Four.
Hey everyone, Lil Toon Chris here on the ethereal plane. Welcome to the season premiere. That's right, last week was not the premiere. It was a false start. This is the real one. This is the real deal. We got George Santos, we got Todd Starnes. We've got 3 fake shows featuring DeSantis' weird-looking doctor and a couple of elected officials. And we also have a little bit of Snake Guy. Let's send it over to little tiny Jerry Seinfeld. Hey, thanks, Chris. Good to be here. Well, our first call here is to George Santos, and let me tell you, when we got his phone number, we also found an email, and it was such an interesting email that we had to call him about the email, and here it is.
Hello.
Hey, George, how are you?
Hello.
George, one of your email addresses is Hot Big Dick. I was wondering, is that also a lie? Do you actually have a hot big dick?
Hello, who's this?
Well, my name's Sebastian McCartney. I'm a journalist, but I was just wondering if the email address Hot Big Dick, if that's accurate, or if you're also lying about having a hot big dick.
I'm sorry, this is wildly inappropriate. I'm going to hang up.
George, is it hot and big or not?
Ron DeSantis will often have this weird guy named John Ward speaking about COVID, even though he's a dermatologist. We got an interview with him, and unfortunately the interviewer is easily scared.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm your host, of course, John Scared. Today, we are joined by a gentleman. He is he's an MD working in Florida. He's a dermatologist working alongside Ron DeSantis, and his name is Whoa! Sorry, my apologies. Hello, everyone. Welcome to back. We are talking today with John Ward. He works alongside Governor DeSantis in Florida and working on the COVID situation and has made some headlines surrounding that. Thank you so much for joining us, John.
It's great to be here, John.
I'm sorry, I gotta not look. I keep looking and then it's just, it's jarring. So you work with Ron DeSantis, right?
Well, I have been asked to speak about free speech.
About free speech. That is key. That is key to all of it is free speech. Yes. Okay, let's start again with the free speech angle. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, we're joined by John.
All right. Hey, I'm sorry that there's a problem here. Maybe we'll reschedule or something, okay?
Hello, James Raymond speaking.
Hi, James. This is John Ward. I wanted to just call you. I did log into that Zoom, and whoever's on the other side, I'm afraid they might have like a medical condition or something. And as a physician, I felt like it was important for me to call and make sure that you were aware as producer that, you know,
did he get the giggles?
You may have someone with a psychiatric.
Did John get the giggles? He does have. He has a problem where he gets the giggles sometimes. I don't know if it's a medical thing, but he gets the He calls them the gigglies. Did he get the gigglies, or did he get the scaresies?
The scaresies, I believe,
yeah.
is what it. That not being an actual, you know, medical condition, something more like Tourette's syndrome.
Oh, I see.
Might be a more accurate.
But I mean, you're a dermatologist. Why you wouldn't know about that stuff, would you?
Yeah, well, you know, I did go to medical school. I'm just concerned about someone's actual medical condition that they might have.
The scaresies. You're concerned with the scaresies. You're concerned with scaresies. No, I promise you he's dealt with that.
Yeah, that's not a medical diagnosis.
Well, how come a doctor told him he has scaresies then? A doctor he talked to who was like a chiropractor told him that he has scaresies.
This is the NEAS embarrassing performance of the week. Todd Starnes got hit with a couple of calls about his purported piss drinking, and he totally lost his shit. Embarrassing stuff, Todd.
All right, Bill, what's on your mind?
Hey, Todd. I hope you're doing good today. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Bill. Appreciate you watching us on the Rumble.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to get your take on some of the outrageous controls being put on citizens these days. The gas stoves being one. And someone earlier mentioned the coffee makers. But, you know, I read something recently that I believe is even more concerning. And I think it'll be concerning both you and I.
I'm all ears.
Oh, they're talking about making it illegal to drink your own piss.
Okay. Yeah, enough of you, pal. Did we get this guy? All right.
Unbelievable.
All right. Bill is one of those guys who likes to do really inappropriate things in the basement of his parents' home. We get these callers every now and again.
And it's really unfortunate.
But, you know, they like to look at websites they shouldn't and call talk radio shows and act like idiots. Let's go to Ernie on the talk station. Hey, Ernie, what's up?
Todd, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your last caller.
You know, we have a great dump button. So, unfortunately, if you're on hold, you hear that nonsense. But I think the general public is safe.
Making it illegal to drink your own piss.
I want to go to the phones here. Rick in Oregon wants to weigh in on the police department and whether or not they should be releasing body cam footage. Hey, Rick, what's on your mind?
Hey, Todd. In regards to what an earlier caller said, if they ever do ban it, you can call me Pablo Piscobar because I'll never stop drinking my own pee.
All right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Rick. Waited a long time on the air. You know, it's we've been every now and again we get hit by these people accused of child crimes that and they like to call into the different radio programs and make idiots of themselves on national radio. But fortunately, Kyle has the mighty dump button, and we're able to get rid of these thugs.
Call me Pablo Piscobar because I'll never stop drinking my own pee.
But anyway, it's really unfortunate, but these people have no jobs, and they typically live in their parents' basements. And they go to websites that are, quite frankly, inappropriate, and they ought to be in jail because they go to these websites. It's very unfortunate. Oh, I got to tell you guys. So while that was happening, one of those losers, the sleazebags, they try to prank call a lot of the conservative talk radio programs, and they do this to everybody. But we're on to them. And so they get very upset. They call and they want to use nasty, filthy language on the air, and they're basically wannabes. They're jerks. They've got no life, no job, and again, they live in their parents' basements. Anyway, one of the guys called up. How dare you? You called us child molesters. So anyway, these people are clowns, and we like to call them out.
Neffy, you boy, just wanted to do a straightforward interview with 80-year-old State Senator Bob Hall, but unfortunately his Uncle Phil was in town.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am, of course, your host, Neffy. Today, we are joined, very excited to be joined by Bob Hall. Bob Hall is a state senator from Texas. Thanks for joining us there, Bob.
Oh, I'm glad to be here with you again today.
Excellent.
Thank you for having me on.
Excellent. Oh, hang on.
Neffy.
No, hang on. Sorry.
Are we going to be going to
hang on. Phil. I apologize, Bob. This is my uncle, who's, I guess, gone into the other room and gone on my computer and pulled up the thing here. We're spending some time together. He's from out of town. He doesn't have a Six Flags where he lives. Do you guys have a Six Flags there in Texas?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so he's really kind of excited about going. But Phil, you got to. I'm doing the interview now. You got to.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I'm terribly sorry. I thought that we were going to head out here.
We're heading out soon. We're heading out soon.
Okay.
So thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Hall. How did you come to be involved with the Reawaken America tour?
I think
the trams they got there, they only run from 3 o'clock to 4 today. I just wanted to remind you.
We'll have plenty of time. We'll have plenty of time. I apologize. We'll have plenty of time.
I'm sorry.
We'll have plenty of time, Phil. No problem. Bob.
Okay.
Bob, are you with us?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So, Bob, the Reawaken America tour with Clay Clark, are you going to be participating in I know you participated in some of the past events. Will you be participating moving forward?
I haven't seen any more in Texas. And
now, are we going to be going over toward the Scream Machine, because that is where the game center is?
Phil. This is not appropriate.
I've got some work to do here.
I can't hear the other gentleman. I'm sorry to interrupt. And they got the Monster Plantation on one end, but
Phil,
the Carnival games.
We're going in an hour as soon as we get this dealt with. Okay.
I'm sorry.
What do you do when a host you love to call shuts down the phone lines and can't take phone calls at all? Well, you have to improvise, much like Del Close.
Well, it's safe to say that I got a pretty bad case of the sadsies. My favorite guy to call in the whole world, Snake Guy, has shut down his phone lines for now, and so there's no way at all to prank him. Unless I...
Back from the chat, cause he's so done. If it work on me, he'd be the one.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
He's the Psy Master.
Yeah. Got a note up here. Let me put this up. Terry Panasonic. Joe, nobody is engaged with the presentation. Nobody is commenting or interested, and someone tries to call in and you can't even get the phone to work. I love you, man, but what are you doing here? I don't know, Terry, but I'm not going to quit today. We do have some comments on Facebook. And let me check Rumble for you guys real quick.
Yeah, we have people commenting on Rumble. And Facebook.
Well, Terry, if it's boring, leave. I'm sorry. This is important. But now we understand what the problem is. Now we know who the caller is. Terry's Dodo Cop. He says, I don't want to leave, and I wanted to warn you that there's a snake right behind you. Folks, this man right here probably works for the government. Paranoid Joe? No.
He's the dumbest guy that I've ever seen. He's dumb enough to put the chat on screen.
Give me a minute. I'm trying to keep it together today. Real quick. Roy Taylor in the audience in the classroom, he says, Joe, I think I understand what Dodo Cop's deal is. I did some of my own research on it. I think I may have found his identity. Conspiracy Theory Thursday had me investigating in investigation mode. Let's hope you're not another one of Dodo Cop's aliases there, Roy. But we'll get going. Oh, hold on a second. This might be interesting. Roy says, no, I really did find him through a fake Facebook account with an email attached to it. I actually tracked down a business and I was just about to call them.
Roy, if you find out who he is,
email me, joe@theroadtoconcord.com. Let me know, and we'll make him and his business famous. Or at least as famous as this show can. Yep, see? Roy is Dodo Cop. Another name. Roy, I know you're a government op. Just know it. I'm not going to respond to the board anymore, folks. If you're with part of the class, I know who you are. You'll be all right.
You know, I sometimes feel bad about all the pranking I do to Snake Guy. And I wonder, is there any possible way that he could have any kind of love for me? I mean, no way, right?
And the more I've bent my knee, the greater my love for individuals has grown. All. Not humanity. That's idolatry. But the greater my love for individuals, even the ones who cause me trouble. Dodo Cop, I do have a love for you.
These shows we do aren't real, but we thought to ourselves, what if we did a show that was real, 100% real, an actual real show? And we had someone named Jennifer Grant, a state rep from Ohio.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 100% Real Show. I'm your host, Guy Real Guy. This show is 100% a real show. We have real, serious politicians on, and my name is Guy Real Guy. Obviously, you know me as a real host. Everything's totally above board, and today we're joined by she's a outspoken supporter of what are you a supporter of? It's Jennifer Gross.
Yes, I'm state representative.
Because if we were in a real show, how would we have this beautiful studio here?
Yeah.
Oh. Hang on. Just hang on a second. Hang on. Sorry. It just hang on a second.
Are you recording now?
Am I recording? Yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry, this just a thing is behind me. It keeps falling. Am I recording? Yeah, of course. It's a real show, and of course, I mean, we're recording. We record all of it, and we ask real questions about politics, and you do politics, and you're involved in politics?
Yeah.
It's still real to me, damn it!
We've been around for 10, 12, 15, 20, 4 years. We've been a real show for 4 years, and so yeah, you're definitely in the right place if you want to be on a real show that is not fake at all.
Well, I'm a real rep, so.
Exactly. You're the type of real rep that would be on this exact type of real show, a true respected representative, just like our show is real and respected as well. Okay, so my final question for you is, do you think our show is real?
I suppose it's real. But that's your final question? I thought we were going to talk about 2024, then the election coming up. Aren't we going to talk about real issues?
Nah, can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a real show.
Thanks so much, Jerry, and thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in. Please do tune in a bit more, though, over on the Patreon, patreon.com/notevenashow. We've got a really mean interview with one of the founding members of Act for America. It's a terrible anti-Muslim organization. We've also got Lummy from the Bubba Army and a little bit of Butch Weed action. Thanks so much. Bye.
Go.